Hello, coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Hopefully, everyone is having a great day as always. In today's video, we are going to be looking for the 1972 Variety 2 B reverse associated with the Eisenhower dollar. So that's a rather specific reverse that we are going to be looking for. Before we get into that, I'll give you some basics on the Eisenhower dollar. I won't spend too much time doing that. I've got some other videos which we go over the basics pretty well, but just wanted to preface what we're looking for today with the basic information, and then we'll get into the 1972 Type 2 Variety Reverse. As you can see, I've got some 1972s in front of me right here. The ones on the left are all from the Philadelphia Mint, so these ones will be lacking a mint mark. The ones on the right are all from the Denver Mint. So we'll look through those quickly before we start searching for that variety reverse. I've also got the magnifying glass to make it a little bit easier to spot a reverse if we happen to have one. Now, first, the basics on the Eisenhower dollar. The Eisenhower dollar were made from 1971 to 1978. They were then replaced with this coin right here, the Susan B. Anthony dollar coin. And as you can see, they were made to be much smaller after the Eisenhower dollar coin. The Eisenhower dollar coin was the first dollar coin that was actually made that wasn't silver. These ones right here all have base metals to them. One of the misconceptions associated with these Eisenhower dollars is that they are all silver. Unfortunately, only the ones that have the San Francisco mint mark made 1971, 72, 73, 74, and 76 are going to be the silver ones. And even those, there are some that are just uncirculated and not silver. If yours is silver, it's going to be worth a decent amount of money just based on the melt value of the coin alone, because they are 24.59 gram coins, 40% silver. So that gives them a melt value of around $5.70. However, these ones right here, these ones are just copper nickel clad, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. And the mint mark, in case you didn't see it, is going to be located right here on the Eisenhower dollar. That's very important when you're looking up the mintage of the coin and when we're looking for these varieties. Now, this variety, it can be found on the 1972 Philadelphia Mint coin. So the Philadelphia Mint coin will be absent the mint mark, which is this pile right here. So this pile of Denver Mint 1972s I will discard because it's not associated with this. Now, the information for this video is going to come to you from the Cherry Picker's Guide to Rare Die and Variety Coins, as well as the PCGS Price Guide. The PCGS Price Guide shows auction results, and they also show estimates as far as the value of the coins go. Now, the PCGS Price Guide, if you want to look up more information about this, you would go 1972 Type 2 regular strike Eisenhower dollar coin, and then we can see the highest one, the highest one that's ever sold at an auction, sold for $9,988. There was a Mint State 66 graded coin that sold in January of 2016 at a heritage auction. Now, I just wanted to show that these are all 1972 Philadelphia Mint coins, because once we start looking for this variety, we are going to have to flip it over to the reverse side of the coin. So we're just establishing that these all could potentially be that variety. These aren't an error, it's just a variety. Now, what you want to look for is the northwest section of the coin. So imagine this was a compass. It would be northwest, and then direct your attention to this side right here. Now, on the reverse design is the Apollo 11 insignia with the eagle and the olive branch about to land on the moon, and then we see the Earth in the northwest section of it. Now, this variety, the Variety 2, the second type variety, Earth is rounded and the Caribbean islands are blended into a single area that is difficult to detect among the general markings along the eastern United States. On all other reverse varieties, the Caribbean islands are raised and distinctive. So right here, we see my Caribbean island, the Caribbean islands on my coin right there. They are definitely raised and distinctive. It's a very good angle to look at it right there. So these ones right here do not, this one would not be that type 2 variety. This would just be the type 1. Now, as far as the mintage for the 1972 Philadelphia Mint, including both type 1 and type 2, there were 75,890,000 of these that are produced at the Philadelphia Mint. That's actually lower than the Denver Mint that particular year, in which there were 92.5 million of them that were produced. So 75 million of these that were produced. You really need to find that type 2 variety to have some value to it. I'll show you under the microscope, under the magnifying glass. So there we go. We can see the Caribbean islands are definitely raised on this one. All right, now let's keep looking through these other ones that we've got right here. This one, we've got the raised Caribbean islands. This one is the raised Caribbean islands. Now, in order for your coin to be graded, you could grade it very highly. You would want to see all of the details on that earth being fully distinct. Unfortunately, for this one right here, we can see that the edge isn't really struck that strongly going around the outside. So that would detract from the value of the coin when you send yours to get it graded by PCGS. We've got another one, well, it's a little bit more blended on this one, but you can see that they're definitely distinct. It's not the variety 2. It's really the Caribbean islands are really righteous blended in there, and it's hard to distinguish them at all from the eastern United States. All right, so we've got 2 more to get to. We haven't come across any of the type 2 reverses yet, but it's kind of a fun exercise to look for them while we do this video. And the final one right here, unfortunately, this one does not have that type 2 reverse to it. So we look through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these 1972 Philadelphia Mints. Let me share with you some of the prices, though, that could kind of get you excited as far as the value of these. PCGS has graded 675 of them at a mint state 64 for that variety 2 reverse. Those ones are selling at auction in 2019 for $150 to $170. So there's definitely some value there to them. Once you go up to the higher grade, they've only graded 24 at a 64 plus, 106 at a 65, and 8 of them have graded a mint state 66. Now, those mint state 66 grades, those have an estimated value of $10,500. So there's quite a lot of money to be made if you've got the coin in great shape and it has that type 2 reverse to it. Unfortunately, a lot of them are going to be graded lower, though. We can see this coin right here. It's got some wear and tear to it. And as I pointed out, it doesn't have that full strike going around the earth. It's not very well defined as well as it should be. So that certainly wouldn't get a mint state grade to it because of that non-full strike and the wear and tear of the coin. Keep in mind the coin grading scale goes up to 70. So this one probably get like a VG8, a very good 8, maybe a G4, good 4. So the definition of a good 4 is heavily worn such that inscriptions merge into the rims places. Major features are mostly obliterated. Actually, we'd be above a 4, probably in the 8, maybe 12 range. All right, everyone, that's all the info that I've got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Was rather a specific one looking for that 1972 Type 2 variety. Maybe you can go through your coins if you've got them set aside and take a look for that 1972 variety. All right, everyone, thank you very much and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy.